Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a beautiful Thursday morning here in Austin, Texas. This is day 668 of the 3+ Minutes of Planks Challenge, and as always, I am filled with gratitude. Thoughts on my mind this morning. Yesterday morning, I was in Boston, Mass, more specifically in Boston Logan Airport, and there's a new part of the terminal, the international terminal, that they just opened. So on my walk through the airport, I make my way to the terminal and to the end. Luckily, I got to see my good friend Mary Ellen doing the same walk, and it's always great to see her. And she saw these huge cylinder things that she didn't understand what they were, and asked me about it, and I didn't know what it was. So as she walked off, I was thinking to myself, I'm gonna find out what it is. The next person I can find to talk to, I'm gonna ask them the question, which led me to this amazing God-fearing man, Reed, that I met yesterday. And what was so interesting to me is Reed thought it was courageous that I would come up and just ask a perfect stranger that question. And it led to this amazing conversation. Actually, that cyclical thing was a HVAC system. And I thought he was pretty courageous for being able to say, I'm a Christian man, because I think in this day and age, a lot of times, some of us get worried about what others would think of us. And this led to an hour-long conversation on faith, love, life. And what was so interesting from it was, I believe we got so much from each other. It's the idea of building your community and building your faith and understanding as you listen to different people's stories and different people's perspective. There's so much that you can learn from it. It's one of the things that we just talked about as we ended the conversation is, how do we explain this interaction? How do we remember it? For me, I think the biggest point of the thing was how rooted we wanted to be in Christ. There was an example of someone that he got to hang out with where she was just rooted in herself and not swayed by what others thought of her, but rooted in the person that she was and the God that she served. And I think that was one of the biggest takeaways from it. I was thankful for that conversation, and I was blessed for it. And I always say, these are confirmations of the baby steps, the trail that God is leaving me, and that I just follow along. And as long as I do that, I'll always be on my right path. As always, be blessed today and every day. Talk to you soon. Peace.